Hello everyone, welcome to ODST Halo Guide. It's me, TheGamingOcean here. And right now I'm going to review some gameplay. This was submitted to me by one of my friends. I know him back from Halo 3. His name is FearMe2. His name's in the top left. And I'm just going to review some of his gameplay. It's Regicide free-for-all. And he's a really good player. He's got a lot of skill. And I'll kind of talk about some of that later, just working on how to maintain your skill. What I want to go ahead and talk about what the video is going to be over. It's going to be over location advantage, which when I refer to that, I mean just maintaining a good kind of key points where you're able to rack in a lot of kills, able to maintain the advantage, and overall just have an advantage over people who are stuck in the outside, you know, other things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. One of the main things I want to focus on is just that key area where he just was, that he's running back to now. It's what I like to call the high traffic areas, which if you don't know what those are, basically they're areas where a lot of players come in, and just if you control it, everyone has to go through you. You know, controlling this area where he is right now, he's able to really maintain control over who comes in, and he's able to kill them, and they're kind of all at his mercy. You know, if he's able to control them, then no one else is going to be able to come in. Especially in free-for-all, you want to have the best control over areas like this. You know, right now, someone's coming in, and he's going to have a scatter shot, so the point is to get really close range. And since he's on the inside, where there's a lot of cover, and the other player's on the outside, the other player kind of has to work his way in, which will prove to Fear's advantage because he's able to use the scatter shot after he lures them in. So you want to really maintain areas like that, you know. And right now I think he has a really good combo, scatter shot and battle rifle. Battle rifle will handle the medium range, and scatter shot will handle the really close range for the ultimate advantage over the enemy. Right now he could have used his Promethean vision, which is the only critique I'm going to make about his gameplay. Really is he doesn't use his power abilities, which if you saw my Solace gameplay, then you would know that I really focus on, you know, your armor ability is the only thing that separates you from other players. If you don't use it, then you're at a disadvantage. You know, even if you do have a power weapon, that gives you some advantage, but in that area at least. You know, he could have checked around the corner and been able to see exactly when it was going to come out and know exactly when to fire. It would have given you a decent reaction bonus with his Promethean vision. But, you know, he says he prefers not to use them, which I guess is his loss. That's the only thing I can really say, but he's working this area really well. Especially as you're the king, you start killing more and more people in high traffic area. People always choose like, hey, I'm going to come, I'm going to kill him, but just look. And another thing I'm going to talk about is the weapon advantage, which I covered in my Solace gameplay, but I'm going to revisit it because you really need to focus on it. He's got a sniper and a scatter shot combo, which sniper is long range, scatter shot is close range. And you have to be able to maintain, you know, that particular range and fire to the best of your ability. Sniper, you really have to learn how to no-scope when you're using this combo, because if you don't, then you don't have anything on the medium range. Right here, you know, he's kind of working. He's going to let someone come to him. He knows there's a player on the other side of the wall, and as soon as he does, you know, boom, scatter shot at close range, and that's how he kills them. If you aren't able to lure people in closer to you, or if you aren't able to really maintain that medium range, then this combo can get out of hand really quickly, you know. But Fear is really good at no-scopes. That's why I really like playing with him, you know. He's got a really skillful way of playing. And, you know, he's just able to maintain the map really well with that combo. He switched to rockets, which is another power weapon. It's probably not one of the best weapons for long-term use, but, you know. But, I mean, just look at that, you know, triple kill with no-scopes. He's able to wipe them out easily. He's really skillful player. And now I'm going to talk about the kind of location advantage of this area. It's another high-traffic area on Complex. But, as you can see, it's kind of really close quarters, and there's only 4 entrances, but there are a lot of windows. So, a bad thing is kind of a lot of players can see you. Your fights aren't as closed in. It's really out in the open. And, you know, other players can kind of come in and get you at a really close range, which is one of the reasons I really don't think this would be the best ways to play unless he had a scatter shot or something like that. But he chooses to play, and he still gets a lot of kills in the area. But I feel like you could definitely stay alive longer had he chosen a different area. And one of Fear's disadvantages, well, is he kind of isn't good at choosing his location advantage on some places where, like this, he's kind of out in the open just because of all those windows and everything, and all the players can come in. So a lot of players can get access to him, and he can't really control who does. So like right now, he's no shield. He's half shield now. Someone comes up behind him, and the beatdown, even though he got the other player no shield, he beat him down. It's one-shot kill because he's half shield. So it's one of those things you really want to focus on, is maintaining kind of control over where you are. The better control you have over it, the more restriction you can place on players who can get exactly to where you are, the better the advantage is, just because you control who you do and don't want to fight. And it's kind of hard. You really have to have skill in order to do it, and you really need to focus on working on skill and everything, and just like placing grenades like there, just placing it right under people's feet, being able to land the 5-shot kill with the battle rifle, other things like that. It's really important. Yeah, which I'll probably make a video talking about some game settings with stuff that you can use to practice playing skill. It's not something that's going to come overnight, but it does happen. See right here, that probably wasn't the best place to have a fight, just because, you're out in the open, people can come from above, from front, behind, and then a third person came in and started shooting too, so third person could have stolen kills and stuff like that. So you really want to focus on maintaining that advantage. See, he's already going back to that high traffic area that he controls. You don't just want to run in there, but you want to make sure you get to that area, because it's the best area to control. You have to work on it slowly and kind of get in there and make sure you kind of wipe out all the enemy players before you do. But he's playing really well. He's only got one more kill left, so thanks everyone for watching. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe to ODST Halo Guide, and just have a nice day. I'm going to let the game play out. Thanks for watching.